mile for every person this year. When you go out running, you want to set a path, to set a trail for other people to follow. My way of doing that is every morning I wake up to start my day, I run 14 miles, I run 10 miles or whatever. And every afternoon I run another 6 to 10 miles. And 20 big ones a day, 20 miles a day. I say there's 20 people to inspire to get to help 20 people a day. You know why? Because God has given us all talent, right? He has given us many talents. And one way to respect Him, to respect yourself, to respect your peers, to respect your friends, is to work on those given talents. Whatever it is. For me, I found my talent running on top of a mountain in Sicily over 10 years ago today. I ran to the top of that mountain, and it took me years to reach that mountain. And there was many ways up the mountain, and I've learned over the past, if you've gone back to my YouTube videos and wanted to touch up on the subject, is there are many ways up the mountain. And it took me a while to realize that I believe in a couple things, and forcing my beliefs on other people isn't the way to go, right? I believe in being a vegetarian or a vegan and all these little things, and I'm always like, hey, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. Trust me, it'll work. No, that's not the right way to inspire people. What I've learned is my way up the mountain was to follow my own path, follow my own talent, my God-given talent, my dream to greatness. And what that has done was set a trail, a path up the mountain for other people to follow. Because at the end of the day, God wants you to be a leader, not just a follower, right? Because being a leader, you could get other people to become leaders as well. They follow you. I follow my inspiration. I follow Ryan Hall, who is this great American marathon runner, and by following him, I became a leader. By following my inspiration, I became a leader. And I got to this point on this mountain, I ended up on a cliff, and I could never see the top of the mountain. And I'm like, oh man, I made a wrong turn, what did I do? But I look over, I look down at the cliff, I could see my house, I could see the bottom road there where I started in the country. And now I realize, I'm like, wow, that's the bottom of the road. And where I came to, I didn't make a wrong turn, I actually made a right turn, because now I can see how far up the mountain I came. I couldn't, when I was below there, I couldn't see above the clouds. Now, which I came above the clouds, I can see, finally now see the stars. I look to my left on that mountain, Mount Inigi in Castellamare di Golfo, Sicily, and I see the peak, the top of the mountain. On top of that mountain is a tower. And what I said to myself, when I found that answer back in 2014, my final years in college, was 2015. It was my journey up to that top of the mountain is to inspire. And for the next years to come, I made it to the top, the real top of the mountain. After so many years in my running career, my way to the top of the mountain was to inspire. That's my talent. So every mile you run, you wake up in the morning, what do you want to do? What do you want to do with your life? It's you give a mile to every person, to every one of your friends, and say, hey, look, I want you to follow your dream. I want you to pursue your talent, because that's how you respect yourself, that's how you respect God, and that's how we all become who we are, individual. And that's why I always say, never stop running, always inspiring. Boom.